we got an insider that shared some information with us. And that is Clint Eastwood's movie Juror #2 is only opening in 30 theaters. This is someone who works in theatrical, who sends us little info, little tidbits every once in a while. And I'll just read this statement. It's short. Clint Eastwood's new movie Juror #2 is scheduled for release November 1st, except WB hasn't officially offered it to any theaters. Turns out as of now, it's being released in a total of 30 theaters nationwide. Not 300, 30 total. The rumor is Zaslav is desperately wanting to Batgirl it for tax purposes, still pissed about Cry Macho making no money, but Eastwood is Hollywood royalty, especially for WB. So he got a lot of pushback. Now it's only going to 30 theaters. That could change between now and November 1st, but we shall see. And this person says that they're going to get to see it. I don't know what to say about that other than I'm not surprised. Studios are making weird choices now, but Clint Eastwood is big. I mean, he is big. So what do you think about this, Alan?
Yeah, from what I was reading, it sounds like this might be a swan song, which kind of makes this even more harsh news. I mean, if this is his last movie and they're going to bury it, that's how he's going to go out. That's how WB wants them to go out. It just seems at the same time, we're calling into question the quality of the movie. And if they trash Batgirl for obvious reasons, is there something that we don't know about this movie? Is there something that I've not heard anything about this movie? Quite frankly,
neither have I. Literally,
I don't know what to think.
Look, I go to the movies 3 times a week. I haven't seen a trailer for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had to struggle to find the poster. All right. I mean, this is just bizarre.
Yeah. Well, it's premiering at AFI Fest on Sunday. But again, 30 theaters, that seems like very small. I mean, I know that's a model they use sometimes, the limited release. But we're heading into Oscar season here. I don't know. I'm worried, but at the same time, it's like this is Clint Eastwood we're talking about.
Well, I promise you there will be no Oscar campaign. The movie is going to quietly come out, and that's it.
Yeah,
So I don't know what your take is on it, but it's kind of sad to see, just Clint Eastwood as an actor and as what he's accomplished also as a director, to have him treated this way by WB. WB is cleaning house. And I'll say this, another prediction and maybe some news. I don't know if I want to tell people yet, but James Gunn's Superman, I think they're kind of betting the farm on this. It's more of a DC universe movie featuring Superman as the lead. But if it isn't a hit, based on the number of films, I mean, more films under DC have failed than succeeded. So if this first Superman film or the first movie, DC Universe movie, fails, that could end the whole universe and superhero films in general.
Yeah, and Warner Brothers.
And Little Puppy.
Wait, what are you doing?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it just seems like I don't know, because Warner Brothers should be in a better place than they are right now. Zaslav and gang has been at it for 4 years now, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And they're just, their good movies are mediocre, performing mediocre, and their bad movies are just failing massively. This company, I've been looking at the stock records or stock market prices, and it just hovers around that $10 mark and it's been hovering around that $10 mark for like 3 years.
Yeah, so I just have concerns. They're obviously very tight with the purse strings. But the fact that they could, I mean, can you imagine? Okay, I get it. Batgirl, you know, didn't turn out very well. They take the write-off. But if they take the write-off on Clint Eastwood, that will send, I mean, the movie industry is already in big trouble. People are finally starting to say, hey, the business is not what it used to be. Okay? It's not what it used to be. People are not getting the deals they used to get. The pay scale has dropped. I remember, and I'll say even for myself, you know, I started doing television in the late 90s, and I got paid pretty well. I mean, it was great. And every year after that, I got paid less and less for everything. And then the least money I ever made in TV, I made while I was at G4 TV. And I got to think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the pie is being cut into thinner and thinner slices to share money as audiences segment. So even a film like Juror #2, which could by all accounts be an Oscar film, is now getting sort of just thrown out there. Now, it could also be, hey, if it only opens in 30 theaters, maybe that is a strategy to hey, it's limited, go see it. If it does well, it will expand. It's maybe better than putting Joker 2 on 4,000 screens and having it play to empty. But no, tell me what happened, Alan. You showed me.
Yeah, no, it was my local theater. Again, it's the worst theater in America. But, you know, they have these small 100-seat theaters, and they were showing Terrifier 3 in there. And it was doing pretty well. It was like 50% filled, 50 to 75% filled. Joker 2 in the IMAX screen, no one. Absolutely empty. Yeah. And do you care to know about the story of Juror #2?
I haven't seen a trailer.
Okay, I have the synopsis if you want. Nicholas Hoult is Justin Kemp, a family man who finds himself on a moral quandary while serving as a juror in a high-profile murder trial. Kemp realizes that he may have an indirect role in the crime, which presents him with a choice: reveal the truth and risk his own freedom, or influence the verdict to potentially convict or free the wrong person. You know, I mean, this harkens back to the time when you just did a drama for like $25 million and just put it out there, and that business model just doesn't seem to be something WB is interested in.